Hey everyone, so I thought I'd put my makeup on while I talk to you guys about my experience with a trainer that I found offering lessons and just about my whole experience as I kind of diary my horse riding journey because I'm getting back in the saddle officially and it feels surreal. It feels so good, but it's a lot to consider and it's a lot to and this is not about my products at all. So please don't be asking me no makeup advice. Don't be asking me about this, that, and the other because I literally just buy over-the-counter things. My self-care investments go into, I've showed these before, my lip colors because I love these. Now they turn into a makeup video. Lord have mercy. The Maybelline Long Wear. I have so many shades of this. And I also love the Lip Bar. They have long wear lip glosses. And that's about all I swear by. Everything else is just, I don't know. I'm just not that, none of my skincare products, and that's a whole nother thing. But this is about, while I do my face, about documenting my riding journey. Now, one thing I'm going to say is that sometimes the price of things has a lot to do with the quality. So you pay for what you get. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to stay with this particular instructor, but it is something to note that his training teaching style is very different from what I'm used to. And when I say that, I'm talking about what I watched with my daughter. A very different format, a very different setup, everything. He works from his home and it's just very laid back. I'm used to stables, facility, like actual grounds. Our previous trainer was a retired jockey from California, and we built a relationship. I had to get to that point, but I actually trusted him with my daughter up on this animal. And when he said she was ready to graduate a horse, she was ready to graduate a horse. And I could feel that. And if he felt like she wasn't ready to progress or she needed to work on something, he would go take the reins, talk to her, and get the horse together. This is a little bit more laid back. And so when I was up on the horse and then Autumn's horse was doing what it was doing and he was like, hold on. And he ran up. I was like, I was trying to really relax, trust the process, but there's safety and then there's trusting the process and common sense and your intuition. So I may not stick with him because he has a very different instructing style than I'm used to. He gave us way more free rein than I thought we were prepared for our first time with him, with his horses, to his home and all these different things. Again, he may trust us. And he kept reminding me that, you have a natural balance and you have a natural connection with these animals. And I said, okay, I'll take that. But, I do have a lot of respect for the structure. And, so while shopping around, and he's very affordable. So while shopping, and our lesson went beyond our hour. We were almost out there for 2. And then Autumn could just leisurely rode. So we went over some, foundational things. But then, like I said, Autumn was able to do her thing. I reached out to another barn, and they have another instructor that they use for all of their lessons. And he's definitely like, a pro, and he has all this experience. He's trained all over the world, and he's $100 an hour. So just putting the respect, and the confidence in, okay, this might be somebody that's really going to take you to another level. And she said that. She said, whatever your goals are, he can get you there. English, Western, hunter, jumper, and it just depends on what you're looking for. This guy was the original man that I'm sharing. He's just very like, we're just going to take it down the street and y'all gonna, there's a trail up the way. We can get to that later, but, I just want to, get y'all comfortable and, I'm a countryman. And I was like, okay. So balance, okay? Balance. But I know one thing. These horses are going to teach me patience. These horses are going to teach me another language. These horses are going to teach me my own limitations that I have created. Help me expand, goals and different things. My mindset, how I feel, how I show up, resilience, any frustration that may arise. This horse thing is going to show me another side of me that I'm not even sure I'm ready to see. Because I'm listening and I'm ooh, I put too much of that. I'm listening to some of the advice out here because now I'm really getting back in touch to what are this, like learning from other people's mistakes. What are people saying out here? What should you not do? What should you look out for? And in my excitement, I could have had babe out here buying a horse yesterday. And that's not necessarily wise. That's not necessarily the right move. I've since, understood the benefits of leasing. And that's just simply, paying to have access to a horse for so much time a month, but not having the full responsibility of their care, their shoeing, and, all of that stuff, feeding and all of that. It helps you get a grip of, yourself, your riding style. What do you want? What do I want? And one of the inquiries that I answered, the lady at the stables was like, we're this, that, and the other barn. And I'd like to know, what are your goals? What's your plan? What's your riding style? And I was like, I don't know. These are things that I'm on here talking about self-care, self-love, knowing yourself and getting specific and writing this shit down. I got to know. I got to explore. I got to be confident. And I can switch it up. I'm not saying that, if I start off Western, I can't branch off and try English. I can't I'm not saying that. But, with starting with something, knowing a little bit about something, and sitting down with myself and asking myself, okay, what do I want? Will help me navigate all the many different spaces in this world. I want to know what the hell I'm talking about as I'm shopping around for different stables to keep my horse, when I'm talking about the facility and what my needs are and what I'm shopping for, what I want, what are my goals, like all of that. I need to know. So this has been really, really eye-opening. I didn't put any makeup on this morning because I got up. I wanted to just get out the door. I was so excited to just get up on this horse. I told him we could. So I went to bed late. So I told him we could be there by 11. I got up, made breakfast, just got Autumn together, and I did make a YouTube video. And, but I wasn't thinking about my makeup. I was like, the horse is not thinking about my makeup, and, I tickled myself because, I don't have a problem wearing my bare face, but it's been a long time since I've gone on here and not put anything on, so, I'm excited about this journey, but I am already documenting, like, to remind myself, time-stamping that, Ashley, you got a lot to learn. You got a long way to go. And this, being excited can sometimes get you caught up, and you have to slow yourself down. You have to remind yourself that, you're not going to jump up on that horse and just know how to gallop and jump and turn that thing around and do all these things. I've got to learn myself. I got to learn my style. I've got to learn me, and then learn the horse, and then find the balance and the meet him halfway and work with him because he's had his training, he's had his experience. It may not be the best fit to jump out here and buy a horse right out the gate. And, oh, I got a horse. And that horse is not a good fit for me. That's what I'm realizing. By slowing down, I'm learning that there's the caution, and it's good. It's good to be cautious. It's good to be hopeful. It's good to be excited, but it's good to slow down too and think my way through this. I don't know everything. Okay, I'm saying babe's got, $4,000, up to $4,000 for my horse, and, between 5 and 8 for my budget for my boarding. And I'm just going to do this thing. And I need to rein that in and find the best match of a boarding facility. Come to find out, there are different types of boarding facilities. They're not all created equal. They don't all offer the same things. Me and my horse may not be a good fit, or they may not be a good fit for me. So learning. But this comes with anything, though. People jump out here and, oh, they've got a business. Oh, she's getting married. Oh, she's going back to school. Oh, she's doing this. Oh, she's doing that. But you don't know the time it took her behind closed doors, in the background, in her seasons of silence. Because that's another thing. Look, I'm telling you too, but I don't think I can tell a whole lot of people that I'm getting a horse. Not like I thought I could. Some people might strongly disagree in this lifestyle. They don't see what's the point? Why would you want to do that? So me sharing and me, doing all of that doesn't benefit. That doesn't, it's not for them, it's for me. It's not for them, it's for me. So this might need to be something that I get down in my seat of my hips in this saddle and figure this thing out for me. This might be something that pushes me to a whole new level. I've been pushed academically. I didn't finish my degree, but I've been pushed academically. I've been pushed in the healthcare scene. I've been tested. I've dealt with death. I've dealt with suicide. I've dealt with loss. I've dealt with disappointment. And this, I feel like my journey with my new horse, because the guy said something that really struck me, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much information out here, how to pick a horse, how to buy a horse, and I'm just so eager to buy a horse. He said, you're going to have to slow down, because horses are out here, and I can get you a $1,500 horse, but it's going to come to you. The right horse is going to come to you. And I said, you're so right. You're so right. But I believe this about everything else. I know that's how my thoughts work. I know I get lucky like that. I know that things work out for me. But I got to slow down. I can't jump out here and say, oh, my fiance's got it. He's got it. Buy a horse that is what they call green and throws me, because it's not a horse that's been trained properly and it's too young, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm excited, but all that positive in the world, there's still caution. It didn't mean to, but it can. But all that can be prevented if I slow down and learn. Take a deep breath and all my, eager to just be back in the saddle. It feels so good to be back in the saddle. Just learn. So I'm going to shop around with these different barns, instructors, instructing styles, Western, English, what's the difference? What works best for me? What's a good fit? I'm also considering taking lessons by myself so I can really focus on me. When I'm watching my daughter on a horse and I'm on the horse, in that moment I was like, I don't think I like how this feels, because if I'm on the ground and the instructor's on the ground and he's not worried about what my horse is doing and he can focus on her, I like that better. I don't think I want to be mixing this. Not that I don't trust that, whatever, but, we need to... Does that make sense? As a mother, I was like, I'm trying to learn and be present with what I got going on. But I'm her mother, and she's on her horse, and her horse doing what he wants to do too. So something's got to give, you know. And they can ride. Maybe they can ride recreationally with me. But I really want my daughters to continue to hone in on their swimming and their gymnastics as we come into the school season, because that's going to be that scholarship and open doors for, you know, good sportsmanship, and again, them pushing themselves. And swimming lessons are always good for the kids, for safety, for their safety and their confidence and ability in the water, because people do drown. So I always want to continue to build on that. But I think for my well-being and my peace of mind, I do like the feeling of just having my lesson be for me, or I take them back and then they do their lessons, or you know, we just separated somehow. But this video is wrapping up, and my makeup look is not. Maybe I'll make another video when my makeup is done. Because I got a lot to say, but I don't want to drag this on. But yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys as I grow. You know, when you're a child and you're like so excited about all the things, you're not thinking about like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? I just want to ride. 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 You're not thinking about how old the horse is and what type of horse it is and what the horse is trained to do, and whether it's even a good riding horse, and whether or not it's you. I wanted the biggest, prettiest horse. Give me the biggest thing you got. Give me the Shire, give me the Clydesdale, give me the Percheron, jet black, because I can name it Black Magic, and go on down the road. While my friends are riding bikes, I just want to ride my horse. And that's all well and good, but now that I'm adult, I'm like, you know, it's adulting. And the other side of this is, okay, not just the cost, but, you know, quality in the cost. You don't want someone to gouge you because they're horse people, but you want to know that you're spending your money on something and someone that's going to get you where you need to go. You don't want to, you know, pay for half-ass shit. You don't want to got and duped into buying a horse that's not a good fit for you, that you can't do nothing with, that's gonna cause all these issues. You don't want to, all the things. And so, like I said, as I'm learning, I'm excited to bring you guys my perspective and my experience, and then slowing myself down and saying, hey, Ashley, you know, it's okay. You're going to be able to do it all. You're going to be able to do it all. It's not going anywhere, you know, but just, you know, give yourself some time. What's the rush? It's like a relationship. You know, people used to be like, you know, if that's a young man for you, let him go off. They used to tell you this. Let that man go out and get him something going for himself first. You figure out yourself, you focus on school, and if it's meant to be, it'll be. If love is that strong, he'll come back. No, but you don't understand. We want to elope. We want to be together. I'm like, I want to be with my horse. I'm going to buy a horse. I'm going to buy a horse. You know? And I already know now, you know, less than a week into this journey, okay, you can buy a horse, but not today, and maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next day. Because this takes time. And I need to know what the hell I'm buying. I need to know what the hell I'm doing. You know, I don't want to have, like what they, you know, have a horse I can't do nothing with. And look, still got to feed. You know what I mean? And these are the things that I'm learning have been common mistakes. Or that horse is so pretty. Oh my God, the horse, it's my dream horse. And you look over the horse that is reliable, tried and true, has a good background, good disposition. You picking the horse over there that's bucking and galloping away. Like, oh, that's, you know, he's active. He's got spirit. I like that. Yeah, you like that, all right, you know? And for the trained professional, you know, it might not be a big deal. But I know I don't know what the hell to do with that. I've seen horses gallop away, get away. It is a sight to behold. You get that horse to stop galloping. Good luck. You know, good luck. So this video is at 20 minutes. Thank you for watching my half. Get ready with me to go see another barn. Actually, this is the first barn. I'm saying go see another barn. We went to go meet the guy about his lessons, but he was very transparent that this is my house. I don't have a whole, fancy get up for you, but I can teach you how to ride. Fine, great. He had the trailer, he had the tack, and he had his, we rode down the street and he had his backyard, which I did appreciate because it was fenced in. But this will be my first barn tour, and this facility offers, they sell horses, they have lease options, they have full board, partial board, they do it all, and they are relatively close, which I'm excited about. I also would recommend that anyone wanting to do boarding, don't, in your excitement, picking somewhere that's over 30 minutes away, that's going to get old real quick. You're going to want to ride as often as you can, and that commute is going to get real. And then look, don't let it be traffic, don't let it be a day where the 30 minutes is really 45. Nobody wants that. You want this to be just right around the corner, 20 minutes tops, 20 minutes on a bad day. And that's another thing that I was like, I started to get discouraged because I was like, it's not a lot out here. A lot of places have wait lists. And what that means is that's not my place. Because remember, what's for you, let's get into this. Because remember, what's for you is going to be available. It's going to be waiting. It's going to be easy. It's going to be accessible. And it's going to be no nonsense. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be this whole, drawn out thing. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I should look at Northern Maryland. And I was like, no, stop the madness. Start getting all, anxious, again, like I said, and fool around and just trying to do too much. When I know what I want at my core, as far as the facility goes, I want trails and a field available. I want a great facility. I've seen places that have heated tack rooms, a waiting room, heated space for the arena, the enclosed arena, so you can ride in the winter and not be uncomfortable. Storage, ample storage for your own gear. That's called a tack room. Personal storage locks and things like that. Again, a great package as far as what's included in your board. What do they offer you? It's $500 a month, but if they only just check on it once a day, that's not a $500 well spent, but you think you're saving money. So you're really still you paying them for full service, but you're still running over there worrying about your horse. You don't want that. And so learning all the different aspects of what's included in everyone's different package, and trusting that at the right time, when I am ready, when I know what are my riding goals and what type of horse is going to be the best fit for my girls and I, and then we stick to that plan. And when I go to a show or go to somewhere where I look at a horse, I won't be like, oh, well, look, there's a beautiful, shiny, this, that, and the other, kind of distracting me. So I'm saying, again, what I say I need and want, in terms of breed, age, what they do. Some horses are just trail horses. Some horses are better at, shows. Some horses are race horses. Some horses are better just not doing anything. They retire. Some horse, so when I get to that point where I know I'll be able to stay focused and say, okay, I know what I'm shopping for. I'm not going to get distracted like I do with shoes and purses. This is not that type of shopping spree, okay? I'm going in with one mission. And when I pick my horse, I'll have the facility in mind that is the best fit for me and mine. we will have built a relationship. I would have been taking lessons, or I would have already leased a horse with them, and I would have built that rapport. And then when I bring my new horse, my own personal horse, then I start a new training and lesson session with that trainer, with my horse, based on my goals and skill set that I've already developed. So that is kind of the direction that I'm leaning in. I don't know if I want a lip liner or not. I know I'm happy with this look though. I did that. I didn't think I was gonna finish, but I did finish. But I'm excited to continue to share. Like I said, y'all know I'm a talker. And to anyone out there also too thinking about starting this journey, please don't be overwhelmed. Please don't think that, just because in the first week you don't get all the answers and you don't see everything just fall in your lap. Don't think that it's all for naught, and that, this isn't something that, you can do. Let me tell you another thing. A lot of these websites, they don't have great, like when you fill out the inquiry pages, they don't have someone sitting in an office checking emails all day. They're out in the field. So they say, hey, give us 24 to 48 hours to get back. But, I just called. I sent emails, but then I also followed up and called. And that's how I got a hold of the lady today that owns this farm. And then we talked about everything, and I could just hear it in her voice that she's very passionate. You know how you can just get a vibe for someone's energy, and she seems very knowledgeable. This is her farm, and we're going to go from there. And like I said, well, I'd love to come by and look, and, we going to see. And if not, guess what? Keep looking. It's like buying a car, buying an investment purse. Y'all know how you got to do your research. Do your research. It's better to slow down. Like I said, keep going back to reminding myself to slow down in my excitement, because, you don't want to get out here and buy a luxury purse that ends up being a fake if that's not what you want, if that's not what you thought you were getting yourself into. So thank you for watching. Thank you for doing my makeup with me, or watching me do my makeup, or whatever. Thank you for getting ready with me. And the next time I talk to y'all, it'll just be all about, what I saw, and all the things. And until the next one, peace. Bye.